شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday, May 11, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash. Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs, Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi, held a meeting with the Minister of Economy, Qaridin Muhammad Hanif, and members of the Committee for Addressing Refugees Problems. The meeting, which was held to evaluate the work done by the committee and to improve the efficiency of its work. The Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs praised the activities and efforts of this committee. At the same time, necessary decisions were taken in this meeting regarding addressing the problems of returning refugees, providing them with better services, and ensuring the transparency and speed of the recruitment and absorption process. The committee appointed to evaluate the extraction of the Qashqari oil block presented its report to Mullah Abdul Ghani Biradar Khun, the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs. The committee was appointed by the Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs following the instructions of Mullah Muhammad Hassan Akhund, the Prime Minister of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan. The committee was tasked with the assess the shortcomings of the contractor company in implementing the contract for the Qashqari oil block. The committee presented its report on the shortcomings of the contractor company and the problems existing in the field. The Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Affairs instructed to let this report be shared with the Prime Minister for final decision. Deputy Prime Minister for Administrative Affairs Maulavi Abdul Salam Hanafi met with Badakhshan Deputy Governor Karim Muhammad Amin Taib in Kabul. The Deputy Governor highlighted the local needs in infrastructure, development and jobs and reaffirmed the Emirates' commitment to public service. The Deputy Prime Minister assured full support and emphasized the government's duty to ensure security and improve livelihoods. The Director of Information and Public Relations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that the Chinese Special Representative for Afghanistan has invited Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi to pay an official visit to China at the end of this month. Hafiz Zia Ahmad Takal says that the Foreign Minister appreciated China's continued support and praised the progress in trade between the two countries. Here is the rest of the story.
The Special Representative of the People's Republic of China for Afghanistan, Yu Xiong-yung, met with Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi, Foreign Minister of the country. The Director of Information and Public Relations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that the development of political and economic cooperation between the two countries was discussed in this meeting.
The Foreign Minister of Afghanistan thanked China for its continued support and praised the progress made in trade relations between the two countries. Mr. Xiong also extended an official invitation to Mr. Muttaqi on behalf of the Chinese Foreign Minister for a visit to China at the end of this month, which was gladly accepted by the Afghan side.
In this meeting, the Special Representative of the People's Republic of China said that his country continues to support Afghanistan in the international community and added that China is ready to cooperate with Afghanistan in terms of economic development.
China has consistently supported peace, stability and economic development in Afghanistan and now aims to see Afghanistan economy flourish with lasting peace and stability in the country. With this official visit, Afghanistan relations with China are expected to grow stronger, especially given China's veto power in the UN and its ongoing engagement with Afghanistan over the past 4 years.
It's worth mentioning that in a meeting with Foreign Minister Maulavi Amir Khan Muttaqi yesterday, Special Representative of China and Pakistan pledged to further develop relations with Afghanistan based on good neighborliness and mutual respect.
Public health officials from Zabul province have announced the opening of a fully equipped laboratory with financial support from the World Health Organization. The Provincial Director of Public Health, Dr. Mirwais Afghan, said that the laboratory has been equipped with advanced medical equipment and devices costing $250,000 with financial support from the World Health Organization. From now on, patients will not be forced to travel to other provinces for diagnosis. The Chamber of Commerce and Investment states that the issue of Afghan traders' goods being transported to Karachi port has been resolved, and Pakistan has permitted their transit to Afghanistan. However, Indian authorities have not yet allowed Afghan traders' goods to enter India at the Wagah port. Several Afghan traders report that the trade with these countries has been impacted by the recent conflicts between India and Pakistan, suggesting that alternative routes should be explored. Take a look to a full detailed story.
Following the attack on Indian tourists by militants in Indian-controlled Jammu and Kashmir on April 22nd, for which India blamed Pakistan, relations between the two countries have worsened. Consequently, the Wagah port has been closed, and trade relations between the two countries have been severed. The Afghanistan Chamber of Commerce and Investment indicates that due to discussions between India and Pakistan, 150 containers at Wagah port and up to 2,000 containers belonging to Afghan traders were blocked at Karachi port. Although the issue of Afghan traders at Karachi port has been resolved, Indian authorities have still not permitted Afghan containers to enter the country.
The problem in Karachi has been somehow resolved, but unfortunately, the issue with the Wagah port is still unresolved, and India has not allowed the goods to pass.
Additionally, several Afghan traders expressed that their trade has become challenging due to the souring relations between India and Pakistan, necessitating the consideration of alternative methods.
We must have alternative routes through other countries. If we are trading with India, we should ensure that Chabahar port remains open to us under these sensitive circumstances and continue trading via that route. Similarly, we need to explore other routes in Central Asian countries and determine how we can send our products there in such situations. Alternative routes could include utilizing the port of Hairatan, the Islam Qala port, and especially the Bandar Abbas.
The Chamber of Commerce and Investment assures that, despite declining trade relations with India and Pakistan, Afghan goods are still being exported and imported through the Iranian port Chabahar, as well as into the Central Asia, Russia, China, and European markets.
We also have access to Central Asia, Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, and other Gulf countries, and there are pathways to Europe as well. While these alternative routes may slightly increase cost, but they will be our backup routes.
This comes at a time when Afghanistan has an annual trade worth nearly $700 million with Pakistan and over $1 billion with India.
The Director General of the National Disaster Management Authority, Mullah Nuruddin Turabi, has discussed bilateral cooperation in a meeting with Iranian Ambassador Ali Reza Begdali and his delegation in Kabul. The National Disaster Management Authority reports that Mullah Nuruddin Turabi considers Afghanistan to be constantly facing the risk of floods due to climate change and requested cooperation in building the capacity of disaster management personnel. During the meeting, the Iranian ambassador said that the two countries have close humanitarian, neighborly, and Islamic relations, and Iran is committed to cooperation with Afghanistan. Officials from the Farah Provincial Public Health Department state that during the year 1403, medical and non-medical equipment worth over $5,093,000 has been provided to all 65 health centers in the province. Farah Public Health Director Maulavi Sheikh Mir Saddam said that the equipment was provided with financial support from the UNICEF and has been sent to all districts, including the provincial capital. And the final one is that the Minister of Refugees and Repatriation reports that on May 8 and 9, 122 Afghans were released from Pakistani prisons and returned to their country. According to the ministry, these people were transferred to their home areas after being registered and receiving assistance. That's all for tonight. Stay with us to stay updated. Have a good night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا